I've always had a soft spot for Tauruses, maybe because I've seen how their strengths often fly under the radar. Take my close friend Alex. He's the perfect embodiment of what being a Taurus is all about. Steady, practical, and utterly unshakable when it comes to pursuing his goals. That's the thing about Tauruses. People tend to see them as quiet or stubborn, but there's so much more beneath the surface. They possess a unique combination of patience and resilience that many overlook, but when you notice it, you realize it's one of their greatest advantages. If you've ever wondered why Taurus individuals seem so grounded and sure of themselves, it's because they're guided by natural talents, like an internal compass. They see the world clearly and calmly, even when everything around them is chaotic. That's what sets them apart. Once you start paying attention to these traits, you'll understand why they're such a powerful force. One of their defining qualities is their legendary determination. We've all heard the cliché. When a Taurus sets their sights on something, they won't let go. But it's more than just stubbornness. They move toward their goals strategically, not in a reckless sprint. They pace themselves, ensuring every step counts. Alex, for instance, never panicked if things didn't go as planned. He'd simply adjust and keep going, confident that it would all work out, and it usually did. This steady, methodical approach to life is one of the things I admire most about Tauruses. They understand that success isn't about reaching the finish line first, but about staying the course. Their ability to persevere, even when others might have given up, is remarkable. They turn setbacks into opportunities to learn, building an unshakable foundation along the way. And then there's their intuition. People often associate intuition with more mystical signs, but Taurus has a grounded version of it. They don't rely on gut feelings alone. They observe, analyze, and make decisions based on both instinct and logic. I've seen Alex assess situations in silence and just know the right move to make. It's not flashy, but it's incredibly effective every time. Their intuition is like a hidden superpower, practical and rooted in reality, which makes it reliable. This is why people often turn to Tauruses for advice. Whether it's helping someone make a tough life choice or offering a fresh perspective, Taurus always seems to know the most practical way forward. Another strength is their ability to visualize future goals. They don't just dream big, they dream strategically. Tauruses don't set goals and hope for the best. They plan out every step between where they are and where they want to be. When a Taurus commits to something, you can bet they'll see it through. Watching Alex tackle his goals was like watching someone piece together a puzzle. He saw the big picture and understood that every small piece mattered. What makes Tauruses even more special is that they don't just work for themselves. They share their strengths with the people around them. Even though they're not the loudest or most attention-seeking, their presence is always felt. Whether through support, guidance, or simply showing up when it counts, Taurus brings a quiet, reliable strength to everything they do. That's what makes them stand out in my eyes. It's not the bold, flashy moves that grab attention. It's their consistency, quiet confidence, and practicality. Whether you're a Taurus or trying to understand them better, it's hard not to appreciate their depth once you've seen it in action. If you're still here with me, take a moment to comment below, tell me a wish, or share your zodiac sign. And to you, watching this video, I hope your path ahead is filled with patience, strength, and endless possibilities. You know, something I've come to appreciate about Taurus is how intentional they are in everything they do. It's like they have this internal radar that guides them toward goals that really make sense for them. No time wasted on anything that doesn't align with their strengths or values. And honestly, it's one of their biggest advantages. They don't get caught up in unrealistic ambitions or fleeting trends. Instead, they focus on what truly matters to them, which is why they tend to achieve such impressive things. It's almost like they're always working smarter, not harder, and the results speak for themselves. One of the things that stands out most to me is their emotional wisdom. I've seen it in action, and it's something that grounds them in a way that few people seem to understand. A Taurus isn't easily swayed by the ups and downs of life. They're able to keep a calm presence, even when things get messy. and this helps them navigate through emotionally charged situations with a lot of grace. I've watched Taurus friends of mine offer advice or support that feels deeper, more thoughtful, because they're drawing from their own life experiences. They learn from everything, successes and failures alike, and use that insight to not only guide themselves, but also to help those around them. This emotional wisdom is why people feel so comfortable around Taurus. There's something reassuring about being with someone who listens, really listens, and then offers guidance that comes from a place of genuine understanding. It's no wonder people often look to them for advice or a shoulder to lean on. Their calm, steady presence has a way of making others feel heard and supported. Another remarkable thing about Taurus is how they seem to just know what's going on beneath the surface. They have this ability to read between the lines in conversations, picking up on things that most people might miss. Whether it's subtle body language or the tone of someone's voice, Taurus can sense when there's more to the story. And it's not just about seeing what's hidden. They connect the dots, understand the bigger picture, and are often able to shed light on what's really happening. It's pretty impressive when you think about it. This makes them great in social situations, whether it's resolving conflicts or negotiating deals, because they're able to address the unspoken concerns that others might not even notice. I think that's one of the reasons Taurus earns so much respect in both their personal and professional lives. People trust them because they're not just reacting to surface-level information. They're digging deeper, making thoughtful decisions based on a full understanding of the situation. It's a level of maturity and wisdom that's hard to come by, and it strengthens their relationships in a meaningful way. Now, if there's one thing Taurus is known for, it's their unbreakable willpower. This is where their resilience really shines. No matter what life throws at them, they find a way to bounce back, stronger and more determined than ever. I've seen it happen time and time again. When things get tough, they don't crumble. Instead, they face the challenge head-on with this mindset that everything is surmountable if you put in the effort. And the best part? They don't just keep this resilience to themselves. Their strength is contagious, and it inspires those around them to keep pushing through their own struggles. Taurus also has a secret weapon that not many people talk about: their strategic patience. While others might rush into decisions or try to force an outcome, Taurus understands the value of waiting for the right moment. They're not in a hurry. They know that the best opportunities come to those who are willing to be patient and wait for the right timing. This is one of the reasons they're so successful in both their personal growth and professional endeavors. They don't just grab at the first thing that comes along. They wait for what's truly worth it, and that's why their decisions tend to lead to the best possible outcomes. It's a subtle strength, but when you look at the way Taurus moves through life, it's clear that their patience, combined with their emotional wisdom and resilience, gives them a significant edge. They're always playing the long game, and that's what makes them so remarkable. I've always been struck by how Taurus individuals seem to blend meticulous planning with their natural patience. They're not the type to jump into things impulsively. Instead, they take their time, carefully considering every detail before making a move. It's not that they're slow, it's that they're deliberate. By thinking through all the potential variables, they minimize risks and maximize the chances of success. I've seen this in action, and it's impressive how this patient approach doesn't mean inaction. They're always ready to act when the moment is right, knowing that sometimes the best things take time to develop. Rushing would only compromise the quality of their results, and for Taurus, that's just not an option. This approach is why Taurus excels in long-term projects and relationships that require nurturing. Their patience pays off, and they're rewarded with outcomes that feel deeply meaningful. It's like they have this ability to see the bigger picture, knowing that the effort they put in today will bear fruit in the future. It makes their journey not only successful, but also incredibly fulfilling. One of the most powerful traits Taurus brings to the table is their single-minded focus. When a Taurus sets their sights on a goal, it's like nothing else exists. They're not easily swayed by distractions or the opinions of others. I've seen how this intense focus propels them forward, where others might lose their way. It's not just about getting things done. It's about knowing exactly what's important and pouring their energy into it. They filter out the noise, allowing them to make real, tangible progress toward their goals. And let's be real, this kind of focus takes discipline. Taurus doesn't just let life happen to them. They manage their time with intention, making sure every moment counts. They've mastered the art of time management in a way that allows them to balance work, relationships, and personal growth seamlessly. It's not about overloading their schedule, but about knowing how to prioritize. They create structured timelines that help them stay on track without feeling overwhelmed. It's one of those things that allows them to exceed expectations consistently, turning their plans into reality with ease. What's interesting about Taurus is their unique perspective on time. They don't just see it as hours ticking by. They see it as moments that contribute to their larger life's purpose. This understanding guides their decisions and interactions. They know that to achieve their dreams, they need to be mindful of how they spend their time, and this is reflected in the way they approach everything from work to relationships. It's a mindset that ensures their journey is not only productive, but also aligned with their deepest aspirations. Then there's Taurus's leadership style, which is something I've always admired. It's not loud or brash. It's quiet, confident, and steady. People naturally look to them for guidance because they lead by example. Their consistency and reliability build trust, and they're able to inspire others without needing to be the center of attention. Taurus leads with discipline, making sure goals aren't just set, they're achieved. And this discipline isn't rigid, it's transformative. Taurus has this way of adapting and growing, constantly refining their approach. They're not afraid to learn or improve, which is what makes them such effective leaders in the long run. Their leadership, combined with their discipline, creates a powerful synergy. Taurus knows that real progress comes from persistence and hard work, and they set a high standard not just for themselves, but for those around them. This naturally elevates everyone in their circle, whether in personal or professional settings. By showing that discipline and patience are the keys to success, Taurus encourages others to adopt the same mindset, fostering an environment where innovation and progress thrive. Finally, Taurus's social savvy often flies under the radar, but it's one of their hidden strengths. They're incredibly skilled at navigating complex social interactions, making people feel understood and at ease. Whether it's forming new relationships or maintaining long-standing ones, Taurus has this knack for reading the room and understanding social dynamics in a way that feels effortless. Their ability to make connections with others, combined with their precise execution of decisions, means that whatever they set out to do is both well-received and smoothly implemented. It's this combination of practicality, emotional intelligence, and quiet determination that makes Taurus such a force to be reckoned with. They don't rush, they don't waver, and they certainly don't settle. Instead, they move forward with purpose, knowing that every step they take is leading them towards something worthwhile. And that, to me, is the essence of what makes Taurus truly extraordinary. Taurus individuals have this remarkable way of approaching life that blends methodical precision with an intuitive understanding of what matters most. Whether they're working on a project, planning a big event, or simply managing day-to-day tasks, you can count on them to address every detail with care. It's not just about checking things off a list. It's about ensuring that the end result exceeds expectations. This attention to detail gives Taurus a real advantage, particularly in group settings where their social savvy shines through. They have a natural ability to guide dynamics in a positive direction, while ensuring that the results are both efficient and impactful. In any team or project, Taurus becomes a vital player who can create an environment where everyone thrives. One of the most impressive things about Taurus is their long-term vision. They're not just thinking about tomorrow or next week, they're planning far into the future. This forward-thinking mindset is rooted in practicality. Taurus knows how to map out each step while considering possible challenges and solutions. This allows them to adapt to changes along the way without losing sight of their ultimate objectives. I've noticed that this is one reason why Taurus tends to do well in both their personal and professional lives. Their ability to see the bigger picture helps them make decisions that align with their core values and lead to lasting success. They're not in a rush, they build slowly and steadily, which is why their success often seems so sustainable. Taurus's approach to life extends beyond just planning and working toward goals. They're incredibly loyal and devoted too. Their loyalty isn't just a casual trait, it's a deeply ingrained part of who they are. Some people might see this as stubbornness, but it's really about a deep commitment to the things and people that matter most. Once a Taurus commits to something, whether it's a person, a goal, or a principle, they stick with it through thick and thin. This level of devotion is rare, and it's one of the reasons why their relationships tend to stand the test of time. They're the kind of friends, partners, and colleagues who won't let you down, and that's something others admire and rely on. This same stubborn loyalty extends to every area of their life. Whether it's a personal relationship or a work project, Taurus pursues their commitments with unwavering focus. It's true that this can sometimes make them seem inflexible, but it's really just their way of ensuring that they stay honest and reliable in all their endeavors. Their loyalty is a reflection of their core values, emphasizing integrity, trust, and sincerity. Taurus takes pride in being a dependable, consistent presence, and they often go above and beyond to support the people they care about. This makes them a beacon of stability, especially in a world where reliability is sometimes hard to come by. Something else that sets Taurus apart is their deep appreciation for life's pleasures. They're masters of enjoying the simple things, whether it's good food, beautiful surroundings, or comforting routines. Taurus knows how to savor life, and they have a way of creating a warm, inviting atmosphere that others are drawn to. It's not about indulgence for indulgence's sake, but rather a genuine love for the sensory experiences that make life feel rich and meaningful. I've noticed that this appreciation often spills over into how they share with others. Taurus loves to host gatherings, offer thoughtful gifts, and make everyday moments feel special. They have a gift for making people feel at home, which is why so many enjoy being in their company. This love for life's pleasures often leads Taurus to pursuits where they can use their natural talents, whether in the arts, design, or hospitality. They're able to create environments that not only look beautiful but also feel comforting and enriching. Their philosophy is one that balances achievement with enjoyment, reminding us that true success includes taking the time to savor the journey itself. When it comes to finances, Taurus's practical side really shines. They understand the importance of building financial security, and they approach money with the same caution and logic they apply to other areas of their life. They're disciplined savers and smart investors, focusing on creating wealth that will stand the test of time. For Taurus, it's not about flashy spending or showing off. It's about making meaningful investments that align with their long-term goals. They tend to focus on acquiring assets that will appreciate over time, whether through property, savings, or wise financial planning. This careful approach helps them build a prosperous future while staying grounded in their values. Taurus's financial savvy goes beyond just managing money. It's about creating a life that's stable and secure, where they can continue to enjoy the things that matter most. They understand that true prosperity isn't just about material wealth, but about building a foundation that allows for a rich and fulfilling life. When I think about Taurus, I can't help but admire their approach to financial decisions. It's not just about accumulating wealth, it's about developing a long-term strategy that often includes diversified investments, real estate ventures, or entrepreneurial pursuits. What really stands out is their incredible ability to assess risks and opportunities with precision. Taurus individuals don't rush into anything without carefully evaluating the potential outcomes. This thoughtful approach leads to financial longevity, allowing them to create a solid foundation for the future. It's no surprise that many Taurus individuals navigate economic fluctuations with ease. Their careful planning, combined with their ability to take calculated risks, puts them a step ahead in maintaining financial stability. What's more, this financial wisdom doesn't just benefit Taurus themselves, it extends to their loved ones. By making decisions that enhance their financial well-being, they provide a sense of security for those around them. This stability is something Taurus deeply values. It gives them the peace of mind to focus on other aspects of life, free from the constant worry of financial uncertainty. Taurus truly exemplifies that prosperity is about more than just money. It's about creating a balanced life where stability and enjoyment go hand in hand. Reflecting on the qualities that make Taurus unique, it's clear that their strengths go far beyond what meets the eye. We've touched on their determination, their strategic patience, and their ability to create lasting success. But these traits are just part of the bigger picture. Taurus individuals are grounded, resilient, and fiercely loyal, qualities that often go unnoticed. Their quiet perseverance, methodical approach to life, and dedication to building something meaningful set them apart, even if they aren't always seeking attention. What strikes me most is how Taurus's practical wisdom influences every part of their life, from relationships to career choices. While they aren't impulsive, that doesn't mean they lack passion. They're just deliberate about where they invest their energy. Whether in long-term relationships, steady careers, or personal goals, Taurus always keeps an eye on the bigger picture, and that's something we could all learn from. Taurus's strength lies in their quiet resilience, a quality that's often misunderstood. People may not notice the hard work and dedication happening behind the scenes, but it's always there, building the foundation for their success. Their intuitive understanding of others and their patient, careful decision-making reveal a depth of character that isn't immediately obvious. But once you see it, it becomes clear why Taurus is such a powerful force. From their financial insight to their emotional wisdom, Taurus possesses a unique set of skills that shape the way they move through life. They continually prove that success doesn't need to be loud or flashy. It can be slow, steady, and deeply aligned with one's values. It's this combination of resilience, patience, and insight that sets Taurus apart, allowing them to build lives of purpose and fulfillment that are truly inspiring to witness. Thank you so much for taking the time to explore the incredible traits of Taurus with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this insight, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Wishing you all peace, happiness, and success in your own journeys. Take care, and see you soon.